Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lucas Monster, and today we're going to be talking about the Star Wars The Black Series Hasbro Pulse Con Cantina set, or whatever you want to call it. It is the Power of the Force retro style packaging, which is really cool. And honestly, we're just going to be talking about it. My thoughts: is it overpriced? All the stuff it comes with, and yeah, everything to do with it. So, real quick, if you would go down and hit the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel, it does really help me out a lot. And on to the video. So, first up, we're going to talk about everything's in it. So, this set does come with 3 figures and a little bit of like a diorama piece. So, first figures, of course, Obi-Wan, and this guy is actually a really great figure. It is on that old Obi-Wan Kenobi Jedi mold, which is not the best mold, but honestly, it's Obi-Wan Kenobi's like the old Ben Kenobi. So, what dynamic poses are you really going to get him in? I mean, he's an old man. You're not going to get him in super like lungy acrobatic poses. So I'm not really complaining about that too much. But honestly, this is the first photo real version of Ben Kenobi that we're getting, so I'm super hyped about that. It's really good, and hopefully they do like a re-release of this Obi-Wan Kenobi in the A New Hope line eventually. But right now, this will be our only way of getting the photo version of Obi-Wan in the line. Next up is Ponda Baba, and I actually seen a lot of controversy over this guy, and that's because he basically is a exact reuse of Ceremony Luke. And if you guys didn't know, Ceremony Luke is a heavy peg warmer for a figure. And honestly, though, I'm not complaining a whole lot. If you do look at the reference images from the movie and compare them to the Ceremony Luke body, they're pretty much identical. And I would be mad at Hasbro. I feel like if they didn't reuse it, no, it's not true. But I understand why they did. It's pretty much a 1-to-1 reference. Color is different, of course, but the outfits are pretty much exactly the same. So I see why they reused it. But of course, they do have that brand new alien head sculpt, which is amazing. I absolutely love what they did with that. It looks great, and he does actually come with alternate hands, which is not something we see much in the Black series. Even though they are like flipper hoof things, I don't know what's up with that. I mean, we see those in like not promo images, but like behind the scene images and different reference shots from A New Hope. But from the actual movie, he never had those hands. So it's just really odd to see them actually include that as an accessory. But I do have to say, I really wish they included the severed hand, because of course Obi-Wan cuts off his hand in A New Hope, and I think it's just a crime that they didn't include the severed hand. Even if his hand didn't like come off, I really wish that they included the severed hand as like an extra accessory, even if the hand didn't come off of the actual figure. But that would have been great. Like it detaches and retaches. That would have been great. But the least you could do is throw in the severed hand as an extra accessory. And then next up is actually the Doctor, and this guy looks pretty good. From the waist up, I believe he's a brand new mold, and he looks great. I love the face like mold slash print for this guy. It does look to have a little bit more like paint in the scarring than some of the other figures with scarring like Wrecker, which I am hyped about that. This guy's face just looks amazing, and his body actually looks really good too. It's like a bigger character, and it really shows that in the mold. He's a really nice vest as well, which is a brand new mold too, and it just looks great. From the waist down, it is just a reuse of the Rebel soldier, or whatever you want to call it, the like Tantive 4 soldier, pretty much. And that's fine. I mean, it looks alright. It looks like the character in the movie as well. So I'm not really complaining about the reuse there. And overall, it's a pretty cool figure. So I pretty hyped to see these guys actually get a standard release in the Black Series in either the New Hope packaging or the Rogue One packaging. We're not really sure yet like which packaging it'll be in, but I'm just hyped to see these in a single release. But until then, you're gonna have to get them in the Cantina set. And here's where everything kind of starts to go downhill, and that's with the actual Cantina diorama itself. While it is I love dioramas, as you guys know. It's one of my favorite things in the Black Series, and I think this is something that Hasbro needs to go into. But one, this is an exclusive set to Hasbro Pulse, which means it's going to be hard to get. And number two, it's like half the Cantina bar. It's like one straight section, one curved section, and then the taps. And don't get me wrong, I really like what they did with it, but it's not enough. It's half the bar, and it's very frustrating because in the different like promo images and different stuff like that, they show like more than one set combined, and then in the little bottom corner it says like oh, multiple sets required or not actually included, stuff like that. And it's just kind of frustrating because this set is $104. And one, it's also exclusive. So if you wanted to do more than just that bar, you'd have to buy, of course, two sets to make the complete bar. Probably up to 3 to 4 sets if you want to do the actual 2 scale bar. And my camera is going down. I'm really sorry about that. I will raise it back up. But yeah, you'd have to buy 4 sets to get that complete bar. And the problem with that is that it's exclusive on Hasbro Pulse. It's going to be hard to get one set, let alone 4 of them. And even if you do get 4 of them, that's $420, and you just have extra figures that you don't need duplicates of. It's really frustrating that Hasbro's going to make like an expandable bar like this. One, an exclusive, but two, so expensive to where you have 3 extra figures in there that if you go to expand the bar, they're just completely useless. It's not even to mention that it's kind of overpriced as well. So if you're going off $25 a figure, which is the higher end of figures nowadays, if you're going off $25 a figure, that is about $75 for just the figures, and that means that they're charging $30 for the Cantina parts here. And I mean that's kind of reasonable, but $30 for what you actually get there is kind of expensive. And comparing that to the Heroes of Endor set, which was, I believe, was only $5 more, you got 4 figures and a speeder bike. So, comparing that price. So, to kind of get the value for a speeder bike, Hasbro did release the Mando and Child speeder bike 2 pack, and that came with, of course, the Scout Trooper and the speeder bike. And that set was $50. So you're like kind of considering the Scout Trooper to be $25, meaning that the speeder is also $25. So looking at that, speeder's $25. Subtract that from 114 or 110 or whatever that is, and then each of those figures is not worth $25 according to that logic. So honestly, that Heroes of Endor 4 pack, you're getting a great deal for what you're getting. But this is one less figure, and I would consider those bar pieces worth less than $25 as well. If not, like $25 is the bare minimum. And it's what, $5-10 cheaper. And that's kind of ridiculous in my opinion. I think if they're gonna make it that price, they should have included an extra figure. Like 4 figures at least. It should have been Farm Boy Luke or Han or Greedo or the bartender. All of those would have been great. But instead, I feel like we're just getting ripped off compared to some of those other 4 packs like that. So in conclusion, I really think that this set should have gotten an extra figure, more sections for that bar piece, or it should be cheaper. And like, I would say what, maybe $80 to $85 instead of 105 or one. Yeah, it was 105 for the bar. So I think 85 would be fair. Maybe even $90, but I just feel like that 105 is definitely pushing it. And just comparing it to some of those other sets, it's very, very expensive. But honestly, this set would have been a great way to get like an extra exclusive figure, like a bartender or some other random Cantina person that's in the background that could kind of be an exclusive to the set that wouldn't get a main release for a little while. Kind of like the Ewok from the Heroes of Endor 4 pack. That guy still hasn't gotten a single card release, and that's something they could include in this, like the bartender or another alien, but they didn't, and it's just a missed opportunity for the price that they're charging. Heck, charge $5 more and include another figure. I just feel like we're definitely getting ripped off in this, but I don't know. That's just what I think. Comment down below what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next one.